In this video, we will talk about our first supervised learning and first regression algorithm, which is linear regression. So just to recollect, linear regression is a case of regression where the dependent variable is quantitative in nature, and linear regression is the first algorithm within regression that we'll be looking at. Now let us first look at a simple linear regression problem. So what is a simple linear regression problem? A simple linear regression problem is where you have only one independent variable. When we have only one independent variable, it is called the simple linear regression. Remember, dependent variable, we will always have one dependent variable. Now the dependent variable is usually denoted as y, and the independent variables are denoted as x's. Dependent variable is also known as a response variable or target variable or the outcome variable, and the independent variable is also known as a predictor or a feature or an attribute. Now, as we discussed before, any supervised learning algorithm tries to find out the relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variable. So in this case, I have denoted the relationship as a function f. Now in case of a linear regression specifically, this f is assumed to be a linear. This f is assumed to be linear in case of a linear regression, and hence the name linear regression, because the function between the dependent variable and the independent variable is assumed to be linear. So what can be a linear function with one independent variable? Yes, it is the equation of a straight line. So we go back to mathematics here. What is the equation of a straight line? So remember, we learned in high school, the equation of a straight line is denoted as beta naught plus beta 1 x. So this is the equation of a straight line, where y is the dependent variable which depends on the values of x, and x is the independent variable. Now we might have learned it slightly differently in high school. So we might have learned it in the way of y is equal to mx plus c. So this is the same as that. I have represented c as beta 1. I have represented c as beta naught, and I have represented m as beta 1. So it's the same equation. So this is the equation of a straight line, which is what we use in case of a simple linear regression, because we have only one independent variable x. Now what is beta naught? If we draw the equation of this line, it would look something like this. Now beta naught is the slope of the line. Beta naught is the intercept of the line. So beta naught is the intercept. What is the intercept? Intercept is the point on the y-axis where the line meets the y-axis. So this line meets the y-axis at this point. So intercept is this value, is the y-coordinate of this point. So this is the intercept. And what is beta 1? Beta 1 is the slope of the line. So remember, what is the slope of a line? Slope of a line is the rise over run. So for a unit increase in x, how much does the y increase? So if I have to write it down, beta 1 is equal to delta y by delta x. So for a unit increase in x, how much does y increase? That is the slope of the line. If the slope is positive, a line will have an increasing trend, as I have drawn in this case. If the slope is negative, a line will have a decreasing trend, like this. So this has a negative slope. Similarly, if your intercept is above the origin, it will have a positive intercept. If your intercept is below the origin, for example this line, it will have a negative intercept. So this is how we define the equation, or we define the relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variable in case of a simple linear regression. Now let us look at the dummy data and see how this would look like. Now here I have some data. So this is taken from the motor cars dataset available in R, where this is the mileage of a car and this is the weight of a car. This is weight and this is mileage in miles per gallon, and this is the weight. Now we can clearly see a decreasing trend here. So we can see as the weight of the car increases, the mileage decreases, and which makes intuitive sense as well. Now if we have to find a relationship, now mileage is my dependent variable. So I want to find out what would the mileage of a car be given its weight, and this is my independent variable which I can directly measure. Now if I want to find a relationship between the weight of a car and the mileage the car gives, we can see it gives us a roughly we can guess that the relationship would be very close to a straight line. So if I have to draw the relationship here, it would closely resemble a straight line like this. So this is what we try to find in linear regression. What is the equation of that straight line, or what is that function? Now this function we can denote it as, we can write it as mileage is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 into weight of the car. So mileage is my dependent variable which depends on the weight of the car. Beta naught is again my intercept, which might be this point. So this distance is my beta naught, and similarly beta 1 is my slope of the line. So how much I rise for a unit increase in x coordinate. So you can see here it has a decreasing trend, and hence beta 1 will be negative in this case. So in a simple linear regression, beta naught and beta 1 is what we have to find.